Today we're working with the length of this primary pipe that you draw onto your land here, into the yard. The directions say to have your primary pipe 1 unit away from the edge of the yard, so I drew that in. I plotted the points, even though you don't have to. I plotted the points because it makes it easier to find the length of each side of this rectangular but irregular shape. So I plotted my points, and I can use those to measure instead of just having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which you can do, but this is a way to use the concept of absolute value to figure out the distance of each side. So I've got this line. I've already marked that it's 19, but the way that I could find that is to use the y coordinates. Y equals 12, y equals -7. So what that is telling me is that this point is 12 units away from 0, and this point is 7 units away from 0. It's -7, but if I had a number line here, it would be 7 units away from 0. So I can just add those distances. 7 and 12 is going to give me 19. Same thing here, but we're using the x coordinates because we count on x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that I'm 7 units away from 0, and this is -7, so that means absolute value of -7 is 7, because we're 7 units away from 0. So 7 plus 7 is 14. In this case, we've got y equals 12, y equals -3. So we are 12 units away from 0, and 3 units away from 0. 12 plus 3 is 15. Now since these cross the x and y axis, I can use that absolute value idea. When I have these shorter ones here that do not cross either of the axes, it's okay to count, or you can use addition and subtraction, or absolute value. I should say subtraction, but you can use absolute value to find these, but we haven't covered that in class yet, so I'm not going to make it confusing here. Plus, for me, these are short enough to count. So if you count, that's fine. If you use absolute value, that's fine. However you find the total length of your primary pipe.